Good evening, everyone. I am here in my pottery studio and I have finally purchased Birch and Cordovan. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that name right. So I have seen on the Mayco Facebook group so many posts with this combo, and I have finally got around to purchasing the glazes to try it for myself. So I'm not sure exactly how many coats of each are going to give us optimal results. So the results I like the most are when it really gets that almost pinky purple look to it and it all like runs together and it's all crazy. I really like that look. So I'm hoping maybe 2 coats of each and then a lot of light flux. It's hard to tell. Sometimes people list, oh, I did a certain number of coats in the description, but it doesn't always translate when you try it. So either their coats are thicker or their firing schedule is different. So I want to see if I can get that combo to do something interesting. And I also think I want to try some of these glazes with my studio white and see if it does the same thing. I think Birch by itself is maybe more of a matte glaze, but this will be sort of my glaze review of the combination of the two. So right now I'm doing 1 brushed coat per, and I have things everywhere. How did I drip autumn purple all over the side of this one? Well, I guess whatever this one is, it's going to have one pink stripe somewhere. My guess is that Birch by itself is going to be a very well-behaved glaze, so I'm going to let that go all the way down to the very bottom edge. Maybe even in the middle here. Looks like I could fit a little there. While that Birch is drying, I'm going to put some of the Cordovan over my studio white. So it occurs to me that I am sitting over a bucket of clear glaze that is open, so I'm going to go find a lid for that. Yeah, the last thing I need is to drop a big glob of an iron-rich glaze into my clear. That would be less than ideal. I don't know if you can see the crazing lines right here, but the expansion of it with dirty snow is definitely too much for B Mix 5. So I would guess that the Birch glaze has a lower expansion than my studio white, so that when you layer them, you're getting a slightly lower overall expansion and it's allowing it to work. Right here, this is Cordovan just over a studio white without the flux. And it's interesting, studio white's definitely sort of absorbing the reddish color, leaving just kind of a chino look to it afterwards. So yeah, not the best combo because of the crazing. Okay. I guess it's okay if I get fingerprints since I'm layering these. I don't think it matters too much. So I'm just filling in my finger holes, and then I'm going to give it a little bit to dry before I do a second coat. This glaze combo better be good after the money and effort going into it. If these come out to be like a crappy, horrible brown color, I'm going to be so sad. Especially since I really like the shape of this bowl. I'm going to be so sad if I ruin it. But if it comes out great, then it'll be extra epic. I'm going to do the inside too. So I think if I'm looking at this, that inside section is not going to touch the kiln shelf, hopefully. But I'm definitely not used to doing bowls that have such pronounced feet on them, so fingers crossed. I was thinking I might do the same combo on my squared off altered mug. I don't know, this is pretty risky for a combination that I've never tried before. I'm really going all in with this. Will we have regrets? I don't know. It's like none of the colors on the outside of these glaze containers look very appealing to me. Like, what is that? It's like a, I don't know, a crappy cocky color. I mean, I'm sure it matches many things in many kitchens, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm more of a pastel pink or really bright colors. Some of the earth tones aren't my absolute favorite. Although sometimes you can get some really nice variegation in those glazes, and yeah, anyone can appreciate that. It's supposed to look by itself. It's like this is why I haven't bought these glazes before. Because I look at the little scrap and I'm like, what is this color? So I'm going to put like dark brown over light greenish brown and somehow end up with something magical. I have my doubts. Okay, I should stop painting these colors on things just in case it is not the amazing combo I hope it will be. So I think I want to do the combination online is with Mayco's Light Flux. So I definitely want to do one with Light Flux, but I think I also want to try my favorite Flux glaze, which is Dirty Snow. So I think we'll do this over Studio White too, and then we can have one with Dirty Snow and one with Light Flux, and we'll see which one looks better. So I feel like the combos that I liked the best, the glaze looked lighter. So I'm going to, it's gotta be more Flux because both of these seem pretty dark by themselves. I don't know, maybe 2 Birch, 1 Cordovan, and then a lot of Flux. Better do that on the bowl, not the cup. Please don't ruin your kiln shelves today. And because I have no idea what to do with the interior of this cup, we're just gonna do it. I hope these aren't the mistake of the kiln. Sometimes you just don't know when you're making a mistake. You're like, oh, happily putting on the glaze. And you think you're doing something excellent, and then you'll never actually be able to show the video to anyone because they came out really poorly. All right, let's see these dry a little bit. All right. Coats of birch are done, mostly. On to the Cordovan. think I just want it to be like thick and all right, that looks good. I really want a snack, but I need to finish loading the kiln before I can have a snack. That's the hard thing. You get all kinds of glaze on your hands and you can't snack. I want some popcorn. Okay. You know if the people on Facebook did this all the way to the bottom or not? I feel like it's a heck of a lot of glaze to be all the way to the bottom. I don't even know if I'm going to put 2 coats on. I never know with these commercial glazes making them so thick, it like makes me so nervous. All right, what's this one? I think this is just 1 coat of Cordovan so far. So what am I going to do if I hate this glaze combo and I've done all these pieces with it on it? I don't know. I learned it on Facebook. It can't be wrong, right? Yeah. I'm going to put some light flux on this one. This is Mayco's light flux. I'm pretty excited that those actually came out. All right, first one. Is it stuck to the shell? It is not stuck to the shell. Wow. Here's that faceted cup. So pretty where the glaze pools. Maybe light flux on this one and then snow on the other ones. Okay, this is a very heavy coat of flux on the inside here. I just kind of gob that on. Here's this little one. I think I wish I'd done 2 coats of Cordovan on this one. And I don't know if you remember in the beginning, I had like a little dribble of autumn purple right there. We'll do 1 more layer here of Cordovan. This can be our extra thick test. And then this one we will do dirty snow on the rim. And let's hope it doesn't end up all over my kiln shelf. And here's this Cordovan over Birch with dirty snow. Something about this Cordovan, it's really pulling the snow, like it's mixing. So I am just kind of dribbling it. That's what I've got. I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe I should put some more on. This is like my second brush though. I hate to dirty another brush. Urgh. Just like mm. Okay. It's probably gonna craze. It's gonna be too much flux and it's gonna be, at least we'll know. All right, that's what it looked like before I put it in the kiln. Squee! Yeah, those came out. Look at that. It actually did it. I wasn't sure if I had the right amount of coats or anything, but that looks really cool. Yay! This one's my favorite. So pretty right here. Oh, I love how this one came out. Yeah, it's such an amazing combo. There's just so much variegation to it, and it's like the contrast is, it's very extreme, the variegation. It's not like a light subtle variegation. It's very, very extreme. So pretty. I did wipe back that bottom. I was afraid it was going to stick to the kiln shelf. I probably would have gotten away with it, but yay! All right, just some quick final thoughts for you. I think that the Cordovan Birch combo, 10 out of 10. This was excellent. Excellent combination. Make a light flux, and the other glaze I used as a modifier in this was Dirty Snow, which you can find on Glazy, and that is a mixed glaze. Yeah, I feel like the surface of this glaze, no imperfections. It did what I wanted it to do. It performed even with one coat of the Cordovan. So I feel like you're going to get good results with different amounts of coats, and yeah, I think it's a really an amazing effect. So this is a glaze combo that I would say is worth the money and worth the effort to brush on. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more glaze reviews. I'm trying to get them done.